One pork chop. One!
We just washed the hair. I work on my hair a long time, and you hit it. He hits my hair.
Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And today we are celebrating the fun of spring. Spring is finally here. And spring always reminds me of being a teenager and watching bootleg VHS Kiss tapes and discovering Inner Sanctum. And that opened a wonderful door into the world of Australian Kiss merchandise. So spring reminds me of Unmasked, of Shandy, of Inner Sanctum, and the glory of Australian merch. And this was the exact bootleg tape I got in probably 1993. Ordered it from Peter Arquette, and he would have these. Peter Arquette is Kiss Museum now, but back then, Peter Arquette was a newsletter, and he would have these Kiss video specials, like Kiss video special number 20. And on that video special would be Live in Japan 76, which is the Young Music show, and Inner Sanctum, Australia TV show 1980. And fell in love with it on this video. As you know, I love to talk about the toy store era of the band. And in America, the toy store era, that TG&Y Woolworths sort of fun era, ended in 1979. And the last, kind of like we think, the last toy kids could go buy in a store was probably the Rub and Play. And after that, it went strictly kind of to an Australian toy merchandise. Here in the States, it kind of dried up with this Rub and Play, but I love this. Just imagining a kid in 1979, 1980, going into a TG&Y, going into a Woolworths, and finding pop culture fun like this. That always makes me smile, and I love this era. And to talk Australia Glory 1980, let us look no further than Australia's own Nicholas Buckland's wonderful book, The Hottest Brand in the Land. And let us flip to the wonderful section 1980 just to get a gander at the beauty of this stuff. And not all of this is Australian. I'm just going to focus on the Australian stuff, but we'll look at it all just for fun. The box for the Monty cards, so absolutely fun. Just the cartoon glory of that box. And I absolutely love the wrapper. The wrapper just has that, you're going to hear me say this 1,000 times, it just has that Woolworths quality to it. And if you never were able to go to a Woolworths in the 80s, it just had this wonderful toy store, running errands with your parents on a summer day, late 70s, 80s vibe to it. And there was such a pop culture presence in Woolworths. Like, you always left the store with something fun. And that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of Woolworths, the 80s, and leaving the store with a little pop culture to tide you over and make sure you're a good boy or girl the rest of the day running errands with the folks. The Australian show bags, very, very cool. And just to think that, half of those kids, when I was watching Inner Sanctum in 1993, had these bags in their hand. I didn't even know these bags existed back then, but it's cool to think about now. But the main focus, the Maybelline bags, melts my Woolworths heart. I'll tell you that much. Melts my toy store heart. But the main piece of glory, Australian glory, that I wanted to discuss today are these Lady Jayne combs. I've done a video on these before, talked about how cool it would be for a girl in 1980 to go and get these combs, and how jealous their brothers would have been that they couldn't really wear these in their hair. And I wonder how many boys actually went to these shops to collect all of these combs, and maybe they got stolen by their sisters, or maybe they were even teased for buying a girl's product. But man, these combs are so special. My friend Todd, son of Serling, has the display. It's glorious. I was able to finally complete the collection of Lady Jayne combs, and I have added it to my Australia era shelf. Got new party lights in the Wax Night basement as well. Menards LED party lights. They shine so bright and are so beautiful and so much fun. But our point here today is second floor Australian fun. There's the Maybelline bag, the Chew Bop, and of course the glorious toy store fun of the Lady Jayne combs. But man, I just love these. They just reek 1980. They reek running errands with your parents and your sister got something cooler than you did. My favorites of the bunch are the black with the silver logo and the black with the red logo. Third favorite would probably be the white with the red logo. Fourth, the red with the gold. Fifth, the white with the black logo. And the last, that kind of maroon with the black logo. I think that one would have popped better with a white or silver logo. But beggars can't be choosers. And these are toy store fun. Thank you for waxing rock and roll nostalgia with us tonight in the Wax Night basement. I'm being stared at by the Large Marge. If you'd like to be a pen pal with us, details below. We'll send you some Large Marge Pee Wee swag. Take care, be safe.
All right.
Bob Ross ending the vlog tonight. We're gonna get another one. We will talk to you soon.